What's up, guys? Scared you, eh? That's the plan, dude. Hopefully everyone had a decent trading day. Yeah, Jack's always talking crazy shit. Hey, what's up, Gab? Usman left? Did he quit Forex? Yeah, he's not in chat, is he? When Moon Civil? I'm not trading right now, no. We're just gonna have a stream and talk about what could happen tomorrow. I've been a little bit MIA. There's always shit going on. Good weekend? Yeah, it was kind of cool. Why so late today? Just shit going on, man. Shit going on. I haven't been focused on trading. What does R stand for? R is like risk reward ratio. So 1 R is equal to how much you would have lost if you were wrong in the trade. Alright, guys. Boom. There we are. Glasses keep falling down. They got fucking loose, man. Fucked them up. Gotta get some new ones. Anyways, here's the charts. Alright, let's do some stuff. What do we want to look at here? Euro USD. We were thinking targeting these lows. Finally hit them. I think tomorrow, guys. There's a bunch of taps on this low. It would make a lot of sense for us to get the day started off with a little bit of down action, and then a quick wick back up, changing the trend of the day, either in the London or the New York session. It looks like it's kind of hovering around that level, so this would make a lot of sense if it just wiggled around, dumped down, and then right back up, and then that's where we would look for entry, and we'd get long all for the rest of the week, maybe. That's my prediction. Hopefully we go into that same direction there. Okay. Euro USD switching trend. I think you might be right. Yeah. Right around here. I think it might have one more down. I think that would make a lot more sense for it to come back down. Even we have this one right here, right? We have this low right here. It could come down to there and tap that guy out as well. Is this live now? Of course it is, man. Market's closed. Yeah, so doesn't mean we're not gonna trade tomorrow. We can still talk about it. It's not like I'm gonna take any trades right now. We're just gonna talk about the market because there's nothing to do right now except for look at charts. Freaking West Coast has such a bad time slot. Okay, GBP USD. We thought, okay, it would come down to this low here. We remembered that if we remember last week here, we almost touched it. We figured, you know, we might come back down for another touch, go a little bit deeper into this level, and then we're just watching here right now to see tomorrow if we do happen to bounce off this level. If it does, it would go nicely hand in hand with the Euro USD and then rally up with it. If not, we can see it coming back down to this next low here. We have liquidity below this level here. So that would be our next target if it doesn't bounce off here. So what are we looking for? Again, we're looking for some sort of nice rally back off of this level. But we can see that actually in the New York session, we actually saw some massive manipulation here in the New York Open and then a dump back down here. So this is going to be hard to just get over. So we are going to have to actually beat this level right up there. So it is going to have to get back above that level there. So let's just draw the line out here. It's going to have to beat that, right? Oh, yeah. You're looking at the description in the video. Join us for the New York Open, Monday to Friday live stream. Yeah, we don't do New York Open anymore. I need to focus on the New York Open. It's just a distraction for me, so I can't do it. I agree with GBP USD. I agree with you on GBP. Is there strategy to trade gold? Yeah, you could just use the same strategy as just everything else, dude. Looking at gold, this is where we said it would come down to after it broke that level there. And a perfect kiss off of it. Now the rally off of it's not super strong, and the downward pressure was super strong. Let's look at the 1 hour here. Yeah, we still should get above. This is such a strong move here, and this is just slightly bouncing back off. So it's a good chance that we actually come down for another low here, right? Gold, there's no reason to be bullish yet. It could make a lot of sense that we come back down to this level here as well. This demand level, right? We'll be looking for a bounce off of this demand there. So right now it doesn't look like it's actually going to make any pressure off of that. So I'd fully expect it to come all the way back down here on gold. All the way back to 1800. And then we can rally back again. What do you guys want to look at? Send me some charts. Send me some ideas of what you want to look at. And I'll just look at my phone here for a second. Got a message. What do you guys want to look at? Agree with gold going down. UCAD. Let's look at UCAD. So UCAD. Holy shit. Did it really rally off of this one? It did rally off that one. We thought it was going to go a little bit lower here. Holy shit, it did rally off of that. Okay, let's look at on the higher time frame. This is what we were looking at. We are either looking at it rally off here or here, right? So that we could get long for a longer term period, right? We wanted to see it come up way up here, right? That's what we're looking for. Now that we are seeing this bounce off here, this level being completely destroyed, it does look like it is going to have to come back for a pullback at some point, and then we can look for longs, right? So right now, we have untested levels right here. Let's get rid of this one. We have untested levels there, and then we have liquidity right below this level here. So there's a bunch of tests right there, right? And then also a kind of an untested level here. So what this is telling me right now is that this liquidity is going to be pulled after it's going to come down here. A lot of people are going to look for buys right here to follow up with that trend, right? They're going to put their stop below here. That's going to be a ton of liquidity, and then it's actually going to fill this level here. So what I would look for is a level, a buy right off of this with a stop wherever, whenever it does actually bounce off of it. Play it as it comes approaching it to it, right? That's what I would be looking for. And then rallying back up to this high and then further up here too as well. That's a higher time frame. That's a higher time frame position for sure. My mic is fuzzing. It was a bit too loud. UCAD pullback. Draw a Fibonacci if you use that tool. Yeah, so let's look at the Fibonacci to see like where it would come back. Let's say this is one major move here, right? So if you want to draw that as a major Fibonacci, when it does come back, it lines up perfectly with that zone that we are looking for right there, right? Yeah, somewhere, I would look for somewhere in that blue area for sure. That's where we're going to want to bounce off of. Your mic sounds great here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Odd Swiss. Let's look at odd Swiss. Odd Swiss accumulating. I don't really use fibs too much to trade. They can be useful. Talked about a breaker box last stream. Trying to understand it. Yeah, so breaker box is essentially the let me see if I can find one that's easy for you to see. I basically see this here though. Okay, so the breaker box is the last box on the left-hand side of the last order block on the left-hand side before the major move up in a sweep before consolidation, before a dump back down, right? So this is the final sweep to stop some people out before it actually dumps in its range, right? So that's the breaker box. That's the box, the origin position of this original sweeping move. And usually what happens is after you break that breaker box, it comes back up to retest it. So you can see that wick, it comes back up to retest it, right? So you can see I generally will use them in the event where there's no major supply and demand on the right side. So let's see if we can find one just quickly. Just clicking around here. Something like this. When it's just a dump back down like that, you can use the breaker box here, right, as a support resistance type thing, right? So you can see that it did consolidate on it. but it just didn't happen to actually break back down off of it. But usually it does. Usually it does show some sort of resistance off there. So it's just another point that you could look at. So AUD USD, someone asked for AUD USD. We thought we were going to reject here. Perfect. We rejected. We took a long there as well, and we got a really nice long there yesterday. Not yesterday, last week, I believe. Right around here, longed back up to there. And then it dumped down. And it's just been dumping super, super strong. So there's no major end point in sight for this quite yet. Probably want to follow those longs. So looking at tomorrow, we can see highs being met right here, right? So what we would want to see is maybe a manipulation above there, coming up into the London range, manipulation, and then breakdown. That would make a lot of sense. That would be a trade that I would love to look for here. So let's just look for that one. Purple. Look at this trade here, Nzd Usd. Yeah, let's look at this one here. By the way, guys, I'm going to make this a super quick stream just because it's after market hours and whatnot. Just not looking for just a quick stream just to kind of touch up with you guys. Okay, Nzd Usd. I don't know if you've entered this already or not. You can look at Bitcoin, sure, yeah. I'm not sure if you entered this or not, dude. Blaze. Or if you're waiting for it to break down. But if you already entered it, I'm not sure why you entered it, so I'm assuming you're waiting for it to break down. Nzd Usd. On a daily, eh? Okay, so the higher time frame really tells us that we are going to come back, retrace back down to this area, right? And then continue up, right? Just because this is probably sweeping something out. This is such a strong momentum change on the daily, right? So most likely it's going to continue back up and even hunt these highs right here, just based off this chart. So it's even going to go to those highs right there. So I don't really expect it to even come down right now. But if it does come down, it's probably only going to hunt these lows and maybe hit here. I don't expect it to come back down all that way. So Nzd Usd. Oh, it is dumping pretty hard here. Daily here, or 4 hour. Yeah. So yeah, just as I have drawn here, I do still think it's going to hit those highs. We do have it keep touching these highs here, so I would expect it to come back up even further, right? I think this is some sort of just manipulation to trick people, and it's really just going to pick up some more liquidation, some more volume here as it retests this area. Most likely going to retest that area and then rally up and then liquidate some people and then back down. That would make sense. Let's look at Bitcoin and then I'm going to wrap it up. Just a quick 20-minute stream, 15, 20-minute, whatever. Yeah, so this is dumping back down. We still think that it's going to retest this zone and then rally up. That's still my guess. Not completely sure though. All right, guys. Just wanted a quick touch up with you guys. What we were thinking there and whatnot. I got a couple things on my mind and I'm not super focused on the charts, so I would prefer not to really get too much into it. But I will see you guys tomorrow and we will continue looking at charts and whatnot. Hopefully we can get some